Bernard Tobin here at GSI at the Farm Progress Show and catching up with Jeff Cravens. Jeff, how's it going?
Very good.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for taking the time. I want to talk about GrainVis, a really interesting piece of technology you're working on about how to detect moisture in the bin. Talk about, I guess, the technology and what you're developing.
Okay, so the technology was created actually as a new solution to detect women's breast cancer in the medical field. They to come up with like an MRI technology, very expensive equipment, and also with mammograms being pretty invasive, they wanted to come up with a lower cost, better way to get into that field. So with radio frequency, radio waves is what they came with, and next door where the technology came up with, the ag department got involved and asked if it would work to detect moisture in grain in the grain bin, and here we are today. So yeah. That's kind of how it came about.
Well, a fascinating story. Talk about, I guess, how you can use it to sort of detect grain in the bin, moisture in the bin, and what's the benefit of being able to detect it at that level?
Okay, so this system will detect the moisture content of every bushel of grain within the bin and where it's located, which is a huge jump compared to what systems we have on the market today. They are limited to a very small percentage of the overall grain mass in the bin based on cable type systems, where this system reads through the entire mass. So
and what's the benefit? I mean, you're going to be able to detect those hot spots, wet spots.
Exactly. So you're looking at more of a proactive system versus a reactive. So the other systems are usually somewhat all temperature based. So that moisture content has already risen to a point that the temperature is rising in almost all cases with those systems. And here you're more proactive. If you see moisture get out of safe storage content, you can react and do something about it before it goes to a bad condition.
Now, I know you're a ways away from bringing this to market. It's still under development, but talk about how that technology might look. I think of an MRI machine and then I look at a grain bin. How do they come together, shall we say?
So there are visual images of the mass that you can see in the bin size, no matter the bin size, and it's based off an array of sensors on the sidewall, which is unique to this system, and they send and receive the radio frequency data, and that generates this image. And you can choose from a user input what different moistures you'd like to see. So if you only want to see everything above 15% moisture or everything from 13 to 17, and you can create kind of your own visual image of what you were looking for in that mass.
Bottom line, I guess we could save some energy here. And
definitely save some energy. It would see a problem, automatically control fans like the systems on the markets today, and you know exactly how many bushels you have and exact conditions it's in. It should help from a marketing opportunity as well.
Yeah, I know there's no time limit on this, but are we look at a couple of years down the road? Where are we, you think?
I think from our aspect, we just hope to see more of a commercial product here from going into development this year, and hopefully more systems come to the commercial market for sales next year, and continue that upward path really. You will be able to, I think in the future we'll tie more overlaying systems and probably better user interfaces with more capabilities there and things like that, but the technology itself to get the image is pretty solid at this point.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, hey, it's a great story. I always enjoy stopping in at GSI because there's lots of stuff going on. Thanks for your time. Thanks for making some time for Real Agriculture.
Yep, thank you.